My name is Fatuma Kuso. My daughter, Zahra Adam Boule, the eldest of my 5 children, went missing Friday, May 26th. 12 days later, her husband of 18 years had been arrested and charged with the first degree of her murder. But I'm not here today to speak to the when, the where, the what, the how, the who, and the why of the criminal case. That I am going to leave it to the criminal justice system, and hopefully justice will be served someday soon. However, what I want to speak to you today here is what happened the time when my daughter was reported missing to the arrest, the charge, and the discovery of her body. So the police are investigating, and I'm not complaining about the police. In fact, I am grateful how fast Windsor police were able to bring this case to a point of charge and arrest and discovering and giving back my daughter's body to us. But in the time of the investigation, we were getting no information. To this day, I know nothing about what happened to my child from the time she went missing to the time we received her body. We know nothing about that. And I always thought when a family lost a loved one, the police gave them some information, but just realize that's not the case. Police, every time I ask them questions, I get one of two answers. First one is if I asked, what's going on with my daughter's case? Have you seen my daughter? Have you found my daughter? Do you know where she is? They'll say, we have not found your daughter. So that's the first answer. If I ask what's going on, what have you looked into? Do you know where she was last? Do you know who she was with? Do you know what time she was in where? They would say, we cannot tell you that. So those are the two answers I would get to this day, no matter how many times I asked and no matter how many different ways I asked the same question. And when I asked the police why that's the case, they said we need to make sure whatever evidence we collect is protected and the integrity of that evidence is maintained when this case goes through the court system. And the logical person in me, intellectual person in me, appreciates that, understands that. Even though I'm not a lawyer and I have never been involved with the criminal justice system and I don't know how it works, but when somebody explains it to me, logically I can understand, intellectually I can understand, but as the mother in me, I struggle with the fact that I have no idea what happened to my child, and I might not have any idea until the court is done, the justice system is done what it needs to do. I might find some information about my child the same time the public and the lawyers and everybody else and the jury or whoever that's listening to the case the same time they hear it. And that just rattles me to no end. I was there when my child was born, when my daughter came into this world. And I believe as a mother, I need to know her end, right? That's what I think. But I'm not getting there, and there is no way for me to get there. So I just have to just grit my teeth and go with it. But what makes this not knowing process even more difficult is the fact that other people were calling me on Thursday. My daughter went missing Friday. The following Thursday, there were people calling me from the community telling me your daughter's body had been found. The weapon had been found. This and that had been found. There's an image of your daughter, this and this. I don't even want to go back and speak to specifics, but that's what I'm hearing. And every time I hear a statement like that, I will call the detective. And I'm so grateful. If he didn't take my call, he always called me within the hour, within that day. And I would ask him, Have you found my daughter? No, we have not found your daughter. Where is the investigation going? What do you know? What don't you know? We can't tell you that. Those same two answers. But these people are calling me. And when I started getting the news of this horrible outcome for my child, because as a mother, as long as the police haven't told me, we think your daughter's gone, I was holding a shred of hope, even though deep down I knew she was gone. I was holding this hope that maybe she's not. Maybe they'll find her. But these people calling me, I would call the police. They would give me the same two answers. And the reason being they need to protect whatever evidence they collect. And people are calling me from Thursday, and the police have not officially told me and my family until the following Monday. So from Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all day Monday, because the police told us Monday night that she was gone, people are calling me, coming to my house, telling me these stories of what had happened to my child. And people would say, somebody told this person, who told that person, who told this person, who told me. It's always this telephone game. But it's not just a telephone game we played in school. This is a telephone game that was adding to my pain, that added to my family's unimaginable pain. So my suggestion to you is, if you know information like this in a similar situation, please do not call the family and tell them. I know we're all curious, looking around the bend and slowing traffic when we see a car accident there. But please do not call the family and tell them, this is what I heard and that's what I heard. For two reasons. Number one, you don't really know. You have no facts to verify what it is you're telling this family. And the second thing is, you are not helping. You're only satisfying your curiosity, and you are not helping this family. In fact, you're adding to their pain and you're adding to their grief. So please refrain from participating in things like that. And if people are sharing it with you, do not continue to share it. Thank you.